Deputy Speaker, Bridgewater had a standout weekend, and it's an opportunity for me to shine a light on Bridgewater and some of the great work, local heroics that are making my home town great. As a proud Bridgewater local, having raised our family at home just above the railway line at Bridgewater, I've rarely been more proud to come home to Bridgewater than on Saturday when the Raiders took on Torrens Valley. And it doesn't hurt when you're having a special celebration at the club to have a 20-goal win to go with it. And Alex Forster was a worthy best on ground with 11 goals, but one of many contributors to that great game. And it must have been a weekend for 10-goal second quarters, because the Crows had a pretty good 10-goal second quarter. Bridgewater had a 10-goal second quarter against Torrens Valley on the way to that enormous win. But the great thing that occurred, as everyone will agree, gathered there on the edge of the ground as we are year after year, was that it was a very special day for Andrew Frazer and the Frazer family, as we saw the official opening of the Frazer Family Bar at Bridgewater Oval in the midst of all of that great performance. Andrew Frazer is a local hero at Bridgewater, and beyond that, he's a hero who's been recognised statewide. In 2019, he was, as we know, the recipient of the SANFL's Volunteer of the Year award, and that was recognising explicitly 20 years of stellar service to the Hills Football League. He also had a front and centre role in constructing the new flag platform at Government House that Her Excellency oversaw back in 2022, and Frazer Landscaping is famous in the Hills. To stand alongside Andrew and to then see him gathered together with the great Frazer family at Bridgewater Oval on that special day just last Saturday was a proud moment that I'll long remember, and I pay particular tribute to Andrew. Of course, Bridgewater's celebrating a long time and of great achievement in local grassroots Hills football. I remember coming in as the new member for Hyson, and in 17-18 working very closely with then President Dr. Simon Briers and Andrew Frazer, among other leaders of the club, to collectively, at that time, deliver new lights that have served the club brilliantly well for nearly a decade now. Andrew led the way and dramatically improved drainage for the Oval, which has meant that you can sort of struggle through not shin deep in mud mid-July, and the movement of some of those excess seats from Footy Park when that all closed, the opening of the new canteen, improvements to the change rooms, and it goes on. And this is, I was reminded on the weekend, nearly a decade can go by, and as we often say in this place, year after year, the work of volunteers in support of local clubs is just so critical to make sure that clubs continue to thrive. So, very special day for the Raiders on Saturday, and I think we saw writ large the great legacy of tremendous work for the wonderful football club. I want to draw particular attention also to just two other aspects of community life, specifically at Bridgewater. One that's just been referred to by the member for Waite, that is the work of our local volunteers. None more so than those who volunteer for the Bridgewater CFS brigade. They were the proud recipients of their new 3-4 appliance just in recent weeks, and I know they'll use that brilliantly well. They applied the usual formalities in pushing the truck into the shed as the bagpipe player played. That will do critical work in the interests of our community. Our eldest daughter's a shining light in that brigade, and I don't mind just cramping her style a little bit there, just to shine a light on her work. As well as that, of course, the wonderful work of Activating Bridgewater has been to the fore. We've joined together to make sure that the Labor election commitment to deliver a safe pedestrian crossing at Bridgewater is fulfilled. I've written to the Minister, we'll make sure that that gets delivered as a matter of priority now.